If you haven't looked at the description of the Slawnyk family in your program, I'd encourage you to do so following the presentation of the 2015 Kiwanis Outstanding Farm Family Award. In there you will see a brief description of the Buller-Slawnyk family farm dating all the way back to 1883. You also want to be sure to stop by the Kiwanis display of outstanding farm families and the table which Jane has placed some of the Slawnyk history on for you to look at. This year, the Seward Kiwanis Club is pleased to recognize the Slawnyk family who live north of Highway 34 between Utica and Seward. The family consists of Harry and Jane Slawnyk, their son Mark, wife Deanna, and their children Trevor, who's about 21, Justin's 14, and Devin 8. Harry Slawnyk and Jane Buller were married in 1965 and began farming in 1966 with Jane's parents Arnold and Jane Buller, and farmed until Harry's retirement in 2010. They had 2 sons, Mike and Mark. Mike was killed instantly in 1991 in a pickup accident near Waco.
When I first came here, we used to pick an ear. Started out with one well, then it just kind of kept going, and I don't even know for sure how many you got now. How many pivots do you even run?
12.
It's quite a change from when I came here.
Yes. And I don't know, the chemical that we use, it's, instead of a quart or 2 quart or 4 quart or whatever per acre, now we're down to an ounce per acre. Mm-hmm. We're doing a lot better job of, tending to the soil and just being better stewards of the ground, really.
Then Jane is kind of the real connection to this whole farm. And so you might just share just a little bit what your connection is.
Well, to begin with, our farm was bought in 1883 for $7 an acre. That's when my great-grandfather came from Illinois. Was handed down to my grandfather, Tony. Then it went to my dad, Arnold, and now it's mine, and soon it will, whenever I go, I guess I should say, it will be Mark's. So it is 5th generation. I did a farrow to finishing operation for quite a number of years. And then after our son was killed, that was getting a little bit more for me to handle. And so Dr. Wallman and Dr. Wilburton asked me to come work for them, and that's where I was until just about 4 years ago, and retired. And in the veterinarian business, I'm going to say when I started, there was a lot of cow-calf, hog production, dairy, and I saw that dwindle, and that was kind of sad to see some of those farmers go. But the cats and dogs took their place, and I wish them well.
My advice to Mark is he don't really listen to me anyhow. He's got a mind of his own, and what I tell him is obsolete. So he just got to do his thing. I couldn't farm the way Arnold did and make it, but he was successful at it the way he did it, and so I hope Mark's successful the way he does it.
And I think that's a lot of it is you got to farm with the technology that comes about and adapt.
Well, I'm going to say that we're very blessed because we have a daughter-in-law who does all the book work.
Well, I know I'm just going to have to go with our finances part.
I would say so. Sometimes you needed to update and buy bigger equipment, and oh my, you had to go to the bank and borrow money, and then you was worried if you was going to get it paid off. Mm-hmm. And we had a banker once that told me, he said, if you don't worry about it, then you're never going to get it paid off. He said, you have to worry. So I worry.
Mm-hmm. And I think, like you said, you worry about buying better, newer, bigger equipment. And then when I first started, it was all rented ground. And if you lost a piece of ground, that put a big question mark in your brain. It's like, wow, what do you do? You know, I mean, there's my life, and part of it just went away. But then the way it happened is I picked up a couple more farms out of that deal, and you know, it just kind of everything works out. But there is a lot of stress and a lot of worrying. Well, as a producer, you want to be a good steward of the land, produce food for the human consumption, because I don't know, I understand it's going to go from 7 billion to 9 billion people here in the next few years, or by 2025, 2030, or something like that.
Deanna attended the University of Nebraska in Business Administration. She has worked as an accountant with local businesses, including Purebred, until the company moved to Columbus. She now is an accountant with Seward County Public Power District. She's involved with caring for the home, their children's activities, fundraising at school, and is a fantastic asset to the farm, helping with the livestock, running errands, and running a tractor. Mark is busy with the cattle and goats in addition to raising seed corn for Monsanto. This year, Mark became a trustee at St. Patrick's Church and enjoys participating in their kids' activities. Deanna and Mark also enjoy helping with figure 8 races at the Seward County Fair each year. Congratulations to Harry, Jane, Mark, Deanna, and their boys for their success in agriculture over the past 5 generations. You are the Kiwanis Outstanding Farm Family of 2015. Congratulations.